everybody, and welcome to another episode of Eating Can't Be Fun. Beemore Foodie here. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon. I know in some places I've heard you've gotten snow, which, wow. It happens. It's April. Not here. It's 71. I mean, absolutely beautiful today. And what I'm doing is, before I have to go off to work at the wine shop and sing later, I am I finished up some guacamole. I had some avocados left over that I was like, I don't want to throw them out, and they were ripe. They're ready to go. So I just whipped up some guacamole. I'm gonna tell you what's in it. I'm not gonna put the recipe on right now. I just wanted to say a hello, happy Friday, but show you a little tip with the guacamole as well. I took 4 avocados, medium size. That works. Anyway, you know what avocados look like. I don't get a small one, but 4 medium size. They need to be right. I mean, you don't want them super squishy, but you want them dark. If they're bright green, they're not ready, and you can feel. You've got to have it where they're soft, okay? A lot of times on the stickers on the vegetables, it'll say ripe. So I did 4. Normally I do 5, but I did a little bit smaller recipe, but I did 4 avocados. I did 2.5 Roma tomatoes. I like to use the Roma. They do not have as much juice that comes out like the bigger ones. They're just easier to work with on this. Now, on my salsa, I use the regular hothouse, but that's for another time. So I did Roma tomatoes. I did about 6 cloves of garlic. Yes, 6 cloves. Now, the tomatoes were organic. The garlic was organic. Everything in here, usually I try to get organic. I didn't have everything this time organic. I used 2 jalapenos, which gave it a really nice heat. If you like heat, I used 1 medium size and 1 smaller just to be on the safe side. I could have probably even added another one. It really had a hot, but it depends on who you're making it for. But it's for me, so I could just probably have added 2 more. But anyway, I did that. I have 2 medium-sized shallots that I chopped up. I don't need more shallots to show you. If you don't know what a shallot is, go look it up. It's kind of a cross between an onion and, I'd say, garlic, but it's really nice. It's an onion family, purple. They're great. Shallots are wonderful. I cook with them all the time. So I did that. I used a couple of limes, like 2 small limes, squeezed it all out. I did it in stages. I just added as I went. So I did the avocados first. I did and the best way to open up an avocado, if you don't know, is when you take the avocado, take a knife, stick it, and go all the way around to make it where there's 2 halves, and then you're just going to twist it off. Now, save a couple of the pits, and I'll tell you why in a minute, of the avocado pits, at least 2. Depends on the amount you're making. So save a couple of those. And then I used cilantro. I chopped the cilantro. And I did, I think, yeah, that was it. Those are all the vegetables that I used. I didn't put cheese. I didn't throw in other stuff. Some people do. I mean, you can make it how you want. It's your thing. I mean, I'm not going to tell you don't do it. I'm just telling you what I did. I make this guacamole all the time, and I usually keep it the same. And I'm telling you what, it is so good. It's so fresh. The flavors are wonderful. Taste a little, I needed to add a little more lime. I added some fresh ground pepper. I did some cumin. And, it's ready to rock and roll. And some kosher salt. Not a lot. I've got salted chips, but I did a little bit of kosher salt just to bring the flavor out. Now, if you're gonna, I'm gonna have this sit because it needs to sit and just kind of, said you macerate. Let the flavors macerate, come together. Just bring it alive. It'll taste different in 2 hours. It's like a sauce that sits. It gets better. So you're gonna take avocado pits and you're gonna put them in. It does something about the pit helps the guacamole retain its flavor. I don't know if it's connecting with itself again, missing something, and it recognizes the pit. Doesn't reject it like an organ that you've had transplanted. So, for whatever that's worth. But yeah, I'm putting 3 in. So you're just let me show you the color of my guacamole. I mean, it is absolutely pretty, and I've already stuck a pit in. I'm going to take a spoon. My kitchen is a disaster, but hey, when I cook, I make a huge mess. I mean, I do clean up. Don't get me wrong, this kitchen looks clean when I'm done. But I don't just clean as I go. If you want to, that's your business, but I like to just get into it and clean later. I'm going to have to clean anyway. So if I'm constantly wiping with one hand, how can I cook with 2 hands if I've got a rag in one? Doesn't make sense. So there's a little Neil Diamond in the background. You got to me. You know what's getting to me is this guacamole, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be, like, fantabulous. Food gets to me, da-da. Anyway, I just like good music, as you know. Good music, good weather. Grilling time is happening. That's going to be something I'm going to do next. Maybe this weekend. I've got two kinds of chips. I have some blue corn tortilla chips, which I love the flavor, but right now I've got a bag open of these. So I'm just going to try out my guacamole. Try to get a little bit of everything on there. Oh yeah. Man. When I get back from work tonight, this is going to be so good. I don't know. I'm going to throw a party for myself. I could eat this right now, but the heat is really good on it. Nice heat, but not too much. I probably need to put this in the refrigerator, but it's that good. Now it's, you know, I don't know. See, it's getting to me. Alright, well, I've got so much to do before I leave for work. I can't just be messing around here. I mean, I could just eat and talk to you. That'd be fun. But I'm gonna let you go. Now listen, next time we get together, we are gonna do grilling. A grill is on, I think. Yeah. So next time, do something fun. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be back with you to do something, because I love to eat and that's what I do. And, you know, my waistline expresses. That's why I wear a long black apron, really long, down to the floor, and you can't see anything. But it's all in good taste. All right. See you next time. Cheers.